You talked about before how people kind of got on you originally when you started using autotune, but you actually just stuck with it.
Yeah, because I know what's going on. It's like we see the future. Like, it was authentic, you know what I'm saying? At the time when people weren't on it, I was already on it.
Right, because I think like there was this time when I think 808s and Heartbreaks came out with Kanye.
Yeah.
And like, that was, I felt like sort of like this kind of like the height of autotune where everyone was using autotune.
Yeah. See, you can
and then
have
there was a...
Like now you can have it, but it's the way you use it.
Right, right. Because I feel like after that there was sort of a fallout and people were like, didn't want nobody to use it. And then slowly the certain people who kind of stuck with it, like you and Future and stuff like that, kind of, developed your own style with it.
Yeah, because it's the style. You know what I'm saying? Like we came in the game with it. It's just like, now it's like playing with it. You know what I'm saying? Playing with the melodies. You know what I'm saying? Playing with the stretches. And it's like, it's how you put it together. We all can use autotune, but you probably just don't know how to use it better than me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the game is like right now.
I feel you. I mean, because you've always like, I mean, you rap, but I feel like you almost sing more than you rap.
Yeah. Both. Sing, rap, sing. Still the same thing to me.
Yeah, no, I remember when I interviewed Quavo, and when I told him that I thought he was more of a singer than a rapper, he was sort of like, he was almost kind of surprised when I said it, but he was like,
nah, I don't call it singing. I just call it like, you know what I mean, just some trap funk.
I mean, but
I call it trap funk.
I mean, you could kind of say it's like singing though, and I don't mean this as a, I'm not taking away nothing from it. I personally think it's dope.
Appreciate it.
Okay, but you don't consider singing at all?
Nah, I don't think it's singing. You can call it singing though. I sing to you. Not to you though.
It ain't no problem. Like if you understand music and melody, you won't take it offensive. Like, oh, you saying singing? Like, yeah, if you say that, I guess that's what it is. Like,
yeah. No, I just kind of feel like a lot of rappers don't want to be known as singers, even though that's kind of what they're doing in a way.
They just, I don't know. I think they just take the word sing like, they don't like the word, or you probably got to break it down different for them. Like, it's still the same shit at the end of the day. That's what autotune bring. If you first get autotune, what you gonna do? You gonna stretch the words out. Exactly.
Yeah, like I mean, I could tell you, like, to me, Nate Dogg was one of the hardest singers ever in terms of the shit he was saying.
Yeah, like you just broke it down. A perfect example, Nate Dogg.
You see what I'm saying? Like there was no more, like to me, Nate Dogg was the most gangster singer ever. In terms of like his content, the shit he was saying, like the subject matter.
He just know. He found his way of using it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to find their way. It's more than just stretching words. Like, it's really melodies. You got to really practice melodies out here.
Yeah, no doubt. And his shit was completely sing, completely melodic. But like,
definitely.
I had Trey D on my show recently, and I said, Nate Dogg is my favorite artist out of Long Beach. I like him more than Snoop.
Yeah.
Because Nate came in with like, he was just talking that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like what you do is almost like an extension of some of the shit that he started doing back then.
Because my new thing is like, just like the new me, the formula of me is like, in 116 or 112, I want to switch my sound up like 7 times. Switch the melodies up 7 times, 7 different flows. Like everybody can't do it. Like you want 1 flow or maybe 2, but I want like 7 different flows in 1 verse, because it don't ever get boring.
Yeah, no, I feel you, man. I feel you, and you've been constantly working since I met you.
Stop it! Like I can't stop. I can let that Def Jam situation fuck me over. Just kept working, and then we here now. It's over.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, like Chicago artists in general, it's been an independent scene mostly.
Yeah.
When you look at, obviously Kanye signed, but most of the Chicago artists, like, they may have been with labels at one point, but they ultimately kind of end up independent anyways.
Just like my situation. It's like you don't need them. Like, I'm saying it's a difference. Like, you can't say you want to be independent or you can't say you want to be. Every situation fits different people. My independence probably don't fit you. You probably need a label. But when you independent, you gotta learn how to take care of your them bills. You gotta learn how to take care of the studio budget, traveling budget, you know what I'm saying, all that on your own. And some people ain't really got the money to do it, so they rather go with a label, you know what I'm saying? And the label might make you a priority, or they might fuck you over. It depends on you.
Well, and I think a lot of people don't realize is that you don't get any money from the label, you just get a loan.
If you, basically, definitely.
Like whatever, they're not really spending money on you, they're just lending you the money, and then when your shit comes out, they're gonna recoup first before you see anything.
Yeah, that's the label for your ass.
Yeah, the label Finesse.
It's the label Finesse game.